Is this what kind of phone do you use?
Okay.
I use an iPhone.
iPhone, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your tech. That's how you can communicate to all your friends and family. Is your iPhone?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much no need for a laptop, I guess, when you got an iPhone.
Yeah, I really don't use my laptop too much. I don't even know how many friends I have.
So you have two Facebooks, you were saying? One?
No, I don't. I don't, but
some people do.
Yeah.
Right. You will eventually.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to be able
possibly.
Yeah. No, you're gonna have to. So, do you think the advent of social networking, Twitter, Facebook, there's a bunch of other ones that are out there, has made it so you can be let your fans know more about what's going on, get people more involved in the racing?
Yeah, it's a lot better for the fans because things like Twitter and Facebook, I mean, it's just a great way to promote yourself or have your fans, because fans love it when you put something up on Twitter or fill them in how the weekend's going, because people want to know. So
and
yeah, it's great.
I don't see as many fans today, Friday. It seems a little slow. So I'm wondering whether the having Facebook and having Twitter is really going to help the sport even more, because with the economy being what it is, people can't get out to the races as much.
Yeah, for sure.
So with you posting and telling them, hey, I'm doing this, or hey, I just had an offer, whatever it is, better.
Yeah,
More
for
people
sure.
involved.
Better.
That's awesome. Do you think that in the job that you do, with the way technology has progressed, that it's in fact helped you in that you can be in contact with your family and friends wherever it is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up where, I mean, all of this was starting from when I was a kid, like a real young kid. Everything was just starting to get really good, and my first phone I thought was the coolest thing ever. It was just like a Nokia thing, but I mean, I got this. I mean, this is just a 3G. It's not even like a 4G or anything, and I could do everything on it. Honestly, I mean,
can you
most of
broadcast
us.
live?
I don't know.
Right now we're actually live.
Wave.
On the internet.
We're on the internet right now. Live.
We have a tech show that starts.
Which one? That or that?
This one here is my phone. If you hold it up, that's what you're seeing.
Now
That's what everybody else is
him.
seeing. It's called the Ustream Broadcaster, and I believe you can get it on your iPhone. So you can broadcast live from anywhere at any time, as easy as pressing two buttons. I can press one button and it says social networking and Twitter out and Facebook to all my fans and your fans at one shot. So it makes it
well, isn't that interesting?
There it is.
It'll flip it over as well.
Okay.
But it's instant, live broadcasting.
So,
so I can actually do a high definition camera here. This is also high def.
Yeah, sure.
You can see it on the techtv.net.
Technology is definitely wonderful.
have you had many injuries?
Not really, honestly, for how long I've been doing it. I've only broken a few bones, sprained a few ankles and wrists, but
was there any special technology that was used that you felt that improved your ability to rehab or helped you heal better?
Well, I'm not really too familiar with anything that doctors use, but I mean, the gear, for one, prevents a lot of it. We have back protectors, we have full one-piece race suits. This was actually just crashed
This is the crash?
Yep, this is the crash this morning.
Okay.
Kind of tore it up a little bit, but nothing went through.
Nope.
Nothing did anything, so it's all good.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been a different story.
Leather. It's made of about 50% cow and 50% kangaroo.
Really?
Leather.
Kangaroo is real tough.
It's tough.
Thin.
It's tough and it's thinner, which means it's lighter. But
who makes that one?
Cortec. Cortec makes this. I mean, boots, TCX boots, they're pretty good as well. Just scuffed, no big deal. And safety has been a big thing especially with the helmets. They have to pass a DOT like specification thing, and so the helmets are all top notch. The iRun show is.
Do you think?
The same one. I have Rocket leathers and Rocket boots.
Do you think that the helmets? Do you think that sports in any way contribute, like the football technology that they've been developing for head injury? Has that in fact helped motorcycle, or do you think motorcycle actually is really helping the football technology? Because I guess they're very concerned other sports with concussions.
Well, actually, I'm one of not very many that wear a mouthpiece when I ride on the bike. That's
great idea.
That's what I use to prevent concussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. And why don't other riders use it?
Just because nobody else has. There's only been a handful of people that have thought about it, because you get a concussion, I don't know about primarily, but sometimes because you can clench your teeth.
Yeah.
And just things go wrong when you squeeze your teeth really hard. So I got this little rubber gel custom fit to my bottom teeth. Just
that's a good idea, because I do that all the time.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I'm always gritting my teeth when I ride.
You went to the dentist or an orthodontist?
Yeah, the dentist, and you just got this mold that just clicks right in there.
Oh yeah, and you can't even tell you have one.
Yeah, well kinda, but I mean, I don't really talk that different,
right?
And I can barely feel it because it's molded just to my gums and teeth.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, and what do you think has been, now we were talking about technology before, I've seen some of the riders, they have a piece that hooks on the back and I guess puts like a vent or air cooling. Do you have something like that? I've seen
to cool your suit down.
Yeah, one company makes a device that has some air ducts here, and they create a device that's like a fan, just hooks onto there and it shoots cool air through your leathers.
Do you use it?
No, I don't use it. I'm not wearing that brand, but
a specific brand.
Yeah, I think there's only one brand that has that, but we do use like leather dryers that has a big fan that you just attach it. Cleans out the whole thing.
Outside.
Yeah, dries off the whole thing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest thing that you've seen that's changed in the last, say 3 years, as far as technology? What's been the biggest plus that you can say? I know it's vast, but...
Yeah. For me, I think just like the phones have come a long way. Phones have become more like computers plus a device to talk to people. And racing-wise, everything's gotten very technical. Like we plug a computer into our bike every time we get off the bike, and we retrieve data from the suspension, the engine, everything. So we can look at how much throttle, how much brake, how far the forks are going down on the tube, for every inch of the track on a computer screen.
Now, when that's like, say, when you're qualifying, or when you're even practicing, so as soon as you come off the bike, it gets plugged in, it's downloaded, and then you go back on the bike, or is it at the end of whatever session you are?
Every time I get off the bike and cut off the engine.
And it's that quick to...
Yeah, well, my team manager comes and plugs it into the tail section of the bike, retrieves the data before I go out the next time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That could be within a matter of minutes, actually, right?
Oh, you can do it in a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I wonder how far it is going to be till it's real-time data. As you're riding, you can actually retrieve that.
That would be interesting.
Wirelessly throughout the track.
That would be very
If they can do camera stuff all throughout the track, why can't they do that? I know Formula One does it.
Good question.
Formula One does it. They'll check out the tire temperatures and what needs to be done. They'll know everything before that guy even hits the pit.
Yeah.
So they can make the appropriate changes in the pits. But obviously, you guys don't pit.
Oh, that's probably a money thing, because that kind of technology is probably fairly expensive. So I don't think we really need that kind of equipment, because we do sprint races.